I want to be Rookie of the Year.
Is that right?
Right. Don't get me wrong. The most important thing to me in this world is winning, but I'm also a competitor. And so I want to prove that I'm the best in my class, and if I do that, it'll put us in great shape when it comes time for the playoffs.
The team comes first, always.
But it's only natural to want a little recognition, and we know how to help make that happen.
Right.
You show out against top rookies,
Yeah.
and you'll have the media eating out of your hand when come voting time.
Just make sure you don't lose sight of the bigger picture. Everything you do to help the team win.
Team comes first. Always. I just want my cake and eat it too.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
What's up, MP? Running late, MP? Let's get it. Yo, MP, let's go.
He was a top rookie last month.
Let's go, Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Brooklyn Nets. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. All right, a chance to check out stats for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got DeAnthony Melton. Sharp out there with Johnson. Then it's Russell. And it's Thomas in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Damian Lillard out there with MP. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Clark in at the 5 spot. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Thomas. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Let's go. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Kuzma. MP's got his second bucket tonight. Russell with it. 17 points in his last outing. Sharp with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Yep, it counts.
Outstanding pass. On time and on target.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And their win streak is now up to an incredible 32 straight games, which puts them 1 game shy of those amazing 1972 Lakers.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice. Nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
Now Melton following the 3-point attempt by MP. Thomas's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. MP passes to Kuzma. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. Take a look at the Warriors. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Left side, Thomas. Doesn't go that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And a wide open look for MP. And another one falls.
And as he continues to pile up the points, he is moving into elite company.
Creeping up, moving up on the 4th highest scoring season in league history.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds so many of these top scoring marks. He's got this next one with 3,033 points set back in 1961.
Milwaukee on D. Here's Melton. Pass to Sharp. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. Bucks number 1.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Here's Milwaukee now. Big stretch here going 10-2. A 3 from MP. Rebound. Brooklyn outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end.
Here is the open 3 to cap the break. MP's got 14.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Melton. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks leading by 11. The 3 from MP. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. Melton passes to Johnson. And the rejection by Giannis. Pass to MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
That ties him for the 4th most points in a single season.
An extended scoring tear for him, for sure. We're witnessing one of the greatest offensive years we've ever seen.
Yeah, and guess what? It could get better. He's now just 8 points short of MJ's 1987 year and 3rd most in league history.
Thomas surveying the D. The shot by Sharp, nobody around, and no good. The tri-spell continuing for him. And here's MP for 3. And yep, another basket.
It's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the 4th highest scoring season of all time.
And there are only 2 other names on the top 5 list, Jordan and Chamberlain. To say he's joining NBA royalty, that'd be a bit of an understatement.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Thomas. He's been in good form here the last few weeks, averaging about 26 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
To the left side wing. Russell kicks to Johnson. To the paint, looks for Thomas, gets it to him, and then Thomas with the jam.
Well, you love the strong finish by Cam Thomas. So good when he's getting to his game with assertiveness.
And here's MP for 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. MP's got 23 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
The 3 from MP. Again, what an avalanche!
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history, moving into 3rd place for most points in a season. Amazing!
And can you believe he has passed Michael Jordan for 3rd most points in a season? It's rare you ever see his airness get passed on any list.
Russell against Lillard. Back to Russell. From deep, Thomas. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
The 3 from MP. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To stop the run. And it's Russell missing. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against Indiana. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Making a change here. Watford's checked in. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You look at the Bucks. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Brooklyn Nets. A lot of ground to make up. And the slam dunk by Russell.
D'Angelo Russell rises up and drops the hammer.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. MP in the last game against the Pacers was terrific. He had an impressive number of points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Just a fantastic night for him, the kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Here's Russell following the basket by MP. There's Thomas with the 3. Drills it from outside. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him. From behind the arc.
The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The wide open look here for Kuzma. His 3-pointers off the mark.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And the basket by Thomas.
Okay, Cam Thomas showing off the handles. Look out.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now, here's MP. We saw him. Good. That's another bucket.
Yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. Thomas, it's a wide open look. No good on the 3.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. MP's got 43 points.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
Pass to Watford. Back to Russell. Puts up a 3. Cans it from downtown. Russell's got 7 points. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Here's MP. And he can't bank that one in. Nets shooting just 35% to start the game. Now Sharp still without a basket. Johnson from outside. MP grabs the miss. Johnson's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. The 15-footer, MP shot is good.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pass to Watford. Screened by Russell. The 3. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thomas against MP. Offline with the baseline jumper. Inside. And it's Russell missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Antetokounmpo finds MP. There's a minute 34 left in the first. There's the drive, and he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 47 points.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Back to Russell. Johnson for 3. They get it back. Thomas. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. He's got 9.
That's agility and touch. Cam Thomas gets that to fall inside.
Kuzma kicks to Lillard. And here's MP for and good. He hits it again.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season, it's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1963.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Thomas against MP. And here is Thomas. Puts it up from 12. It's not going to go for him. And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bucks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just...
MP looking around. Rebound, Brooklyn. Sharp's got his 5th rebound in this one. Melton passes to Russell. Over Giannis. And the rejection by Giannis.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Prince against Melton to the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 9 points for D'Angelo Russell.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Melton. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Russell. MP, that's for 2. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of D'Angelo Russell on display. How crafty at finding ways to score.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Russell. MP dishes to Clark. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Clark, a screen on Russell. A 3 from MP. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 59 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Russell passes to Thomas. Launches a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Thomas got 12 points in the game.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And there's 1:45 left in the second quarter. Johnson with the bounce pass. Thomas kicks to Russell. A three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. MP, good, he hits again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Russell passes to Thomas. Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Sharp with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The Bucks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Shooting 1.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
That mid-range is where Thomas may be his most effective and confident.
MP against Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he can't hit the second.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
He's found his rhythm from deep. And you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Russell finds Thomas. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
MP outside. Fires for 3. That one's not going to go. And so it's Milwaukee, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Bucks.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing no signs of letting up, guys.
As a three-point shooter yourself, Chet, this has to bring you back.
Oh, my gosh, those were the good old days.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Nets shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Thomas, DeAnthony Melton out there with Russell. Then it's Sharp, and it's Johnson in at the power forward. The Bucks shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal. MP looking solid from there.
Here's Melton. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Sharp with a screen on Lillard. And Russell gets it to go.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first four here in the third.
And here's MP for three. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Nobody near Melton. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Outside Thomas. Knocks down the three ball. Thomas got 17 now.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
The three from MP. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Trying to break that ice cold streak.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. MP outside. Three-pointer. And another one falls. Amazing.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Melton, no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Giannis kicks to MP. Shoots the three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Russell passes to Johnson. Here's Thomas. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Thomas got 19 points.
I love that Cam Johnson is looking for the best shot available. What a pretty pass.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Melton finds Thomas. The shake. Melton passes to Russell. It's Thomas on the wing. Covered by Giannis. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it's Russell missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. And here's MP for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
That's another rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
On the wing, MP. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Russell kicks to Melton. Will it go? Rebound, Milwaukee.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pass to Melton. Back to Russell. Outside Thomas. And the Nets miss again.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. Green, he's checked in for Gary Trent. Jackson comes in for Porter. And MP subbed in for Lillard. And then for Brooklyn, Thomas checked in for Wilson. And it's Russell in for Trendon Watford. MP, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Kyle Kuzma. MP out there with Jackson. And it's Green, and it's Giannis in at the center. Now, here's MP. And it's Melton with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
MP left side. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling. Confident in that three-point shot.
Johnson outside. Shot left block, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
A walking bucket. That is Cam Thomas.
Giannis outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
MP, that's for 2. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Here's Russell. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Thomas. Driving inside. DB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
First one falls for him. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very difficult to slow him down when he gets on a heater.
Giannis kicks to Green. MP inside. Russell's there. Back to MP. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch. And he's been in a zone all night.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Pass to Thomas. And here's Russell, covered by MP. A 3-ball. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Bucks foul. MP. First personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, D'Angelo Russell. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Russell. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Thomas finds Russell. Count it, good. Russell's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And this is what D'Angelo Russell does out here, right? He's a dynamic scorer who doesn't lack for confidence.
Milwaukee's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Russell. And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so check it out, their record tonight. Telemark win number 32 overall.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
So it's Brooklyn now. Russell inside, guarded by Green. Pass to Johnson. Offensive rebound, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
MP with it. Shot clock at 5. Giannis a screen on Russell. The 3 from MP. And got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
What's next, MP? You going after Wilt? They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. My boy is just all around excellent.
Yo, what's good, MP?
It's good, man.
Live, bro. I watch you. You got a mean bag. Keep going, bro.
Man, that's big time coming from you, man. I study your game.
I appreciate that. But remember, nothing in this league is given to you. You got to earn it. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience. Take your time.
All right, man. Well, look, I want to get that jersey from you after the game. What's up with that?
I'm going to have to tell you, you got to earn it, man. Oh, we on that type of time. It's a bet. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for Portland. Scoot and Sharp for the backcourt set. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Robert Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 3. And from Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. MP is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Graham.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
And it's the Bucks to start out. Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma from deep. MP, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Grant, it's hard not to dwell on the fact that MP has moved past Jordan's total. The 86-87 season, he had 3,041 points. That was MJ's highest scoring season ever.
As much of a killer instinct as Jordan had, MP may be even more driven. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to do maximum damage.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked which end of the floor Robert Williams was scarier on, and coach said, I'm definitely afraid of him as a defender. I told my guys to be very careful when going up against him, stick with it, try to draw the fouls off him as much as you can. So the plan is to turn Williams' aggressive defense against him if possible, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Henderson. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Sharp a screen on Antetokounmpo. Henderson, the pass to Ayton. Good work defensively by Lopez.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
The 3 is up. And MP good for 3. MP's got 6.
Hey, everybody's got a 3-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
Henderson against MP. Misses in close.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
The 3. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Back to Henderson. Pass to Williams. Here's Ayton. Henderson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, the Blazers with the draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
All right, Shams, thank you. Portland shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Henderson. At the line for 1.
The free throw off from Henderson.
Yeah, ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Blazers trail by 9. Henderson, the pass to Ayton. Outside Sharp. Williams with the screen, pulls it. Giannis with the rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And the basket by MP.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Sharp passes to Ayton. Sharp with it. Henderson for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And miss after miss right now. Milwaukee leading by 14.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. We've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his third assist of the night. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's a guy who's been playing his heart out, and it's earned him the Player of the Month award for the East, MP.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Ayton passes to Williams. Now Sharp. Over Lillard. Portland again missing. From deep, MP. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his fourth assist with that last one. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Sharp. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. MP's got 29 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And, guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Now here's Sharp. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Ooh, poked away. Tries to save it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. So a moment now to see the story for MP.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Outside Sharp takes a three. Damian Lillard with the rebound.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Fires the three. Cash. It's MP. Picking up the assist.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Henderson with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Deflected.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
And the basket by MP.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Timeout called. Portland. Over the previous month, we look at the best when it comes to scoring. MP, number 1.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets was just insanity. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during... certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Trent, he's checked in for the Bucks. Ayton passes to Williams. Here's Simons. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. We've got Jeremy Grant. Jabari Walker is out there with Klingon. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Kamare in the 2-guard. Here's Prince. No points so far. Hits the trifecta.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Outside Walker. On the wing, Grant. There's Simons with a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Well, Portland's shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. There's Simons with a 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And over the course of a season, this is one of Simons' strengths, his efficiency from range.
MP no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Grant in the post. Prince is there. Off with the layup. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Simons outside. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
MP, that one's good.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
Grant with a screen on Lillard. And it's Simons missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Such a wide-open look. MP's got 45 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Walker, a screen on Lillard. Here's Simons. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Simons got 7.
And Simons is a shoot-first kind of player, especially when he's operating from the mid-range.
MP. Walker with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. They get it again. And it's Simons missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Kamare. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Counted from distance. MP's got 48.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And here's Simons outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3,
And another one!
It's incredible. I mean, this is what he does.
Another 50-point game for him. Now tied for second place all time.
Yeah, right there with Michael Jordan, who also made a habit of taking over offensively. Both guys just elite.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Murray's checked in for Portland. Banton comes in for Kamara. So it's Portland now. Here's Murray. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. MP. That one's good.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Grant outside. Pass to Banton to end the run. Rebounded by the Bucks. And with their last win, they tied that epic Lakers streak of 33 straight victories set back in 71 and 72. You have to wonder how long they can possibly keep this up.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is on. It's a combination of the talent this crew has, but the confidence and self-belief. And togetherness, cohesiveness that these guys have. It's a special thing to behold.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
From deep, MP. Banton pulls it in. The Trailblazers shooting poorly at only 28%. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounce ability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Banton. Simons outside. Connects from downtown. Simons got 15.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball. But
oh, another one falls.
It's hard to even fathom, but he's coming up on the all-time mark for 60-point games.
It's stunning what he's achieved. A one-man offensive powerhouse. Simons outside. 5 on the clock. Over Lillard. Outside for Grant. Another shot. And they get it back.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing. No surprise, Giannis swatted that one away.
Tries yet again. And that one comes up a bit short.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Kuzma finds MP. Fires from deep. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Looking to get back on track. And there's a nice layup by Grant.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
Here's Lillard. Here he goes. And it's Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Banton. Oh, MP with a block. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Green's checked in for Prince. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's MP. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
4 on the clock. Here's Sharp. Just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And here's MP from outside. Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Kuzma. Getting it done for the Milwaukee Bucks. He put up a jaw-dropping number of three-pointers. An exceptional single-quarter performance. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot in the MB. They're measuring up the shot.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Bucks.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Here's Henderson. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Kuzma in at the three. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Screen by Antetokounmpo. MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Kamari.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
Pass to Kamari. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game, and he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. About a minute played here in the second half. On the wing, MP. The three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Sharp. There's a screen. Shot from the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Sharp's got 8.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Sinks the tray.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. MP shot is good.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Outside, Williams. Lopez against Ayton. Rejected by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Kept alive. Rejected by Lopez. MP, the pass to Lopez. From deep, MP. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Henderson with the drive. Oh, MP with a block. Pass to Lillard. From deep, MP. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sharp. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Ayton, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Henderson, the pass to Williams. No good. Good work defensively by Lopez. The Bucks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. And good! There's another!
Incredible! 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Here's Kamari. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kamari's got 9.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Lillard outside. Fires the three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Outside Sharp. Williams with the screen. Sharp, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Nice move. And MP with a layup.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Henderson for 3. Sinks it from distance. 12 points for him.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on. Getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
MP shot is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Looking to end this cold spell.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Lets it fly from 18. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Henderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is when you know Henderson is feeling it. And it's why his guys always encourage him to fire away.
Wow. What can you say?
Well, the Trailblazers shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to Kamari. Down low. Here's Sharp. And he dunks it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Portland's shooting around 35% from the field so far. Here's Henderson. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Sharp. And it's good! He hits another one. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
from the arc. Kamari, no good. And the Bucs shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Simons passes to Graham. Shoots over Jackson. Portland, no good that time either.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Monday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
Most teams get a bit worried looking at a road schedule like this one, but they've been really strong on the road. They might be looking forward to getting away from home.
And the Bucs making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. Banton's checked in. And here's Simons outside. Rebounded by the Bucs. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Grant. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Trent, he's checked in for the Bucs. 8. Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Kuzma. Green comes in for Trent. Rollins, he's checked in for Jackson. And MP subbed in for Porter Jr.
Number 44, Andre Jackson.
Long range from the inbound. Another bucket! Wow! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Robert Williams. And it's Kamari in at small forward. MP scanning the floor. Here's the 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
I got yours.
Pass to Kamari. Now here's Henderson, covered by MP. Outside, Williams. Here's Kamari. It's Sharp on the wing. There's a screen for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep, MP hits the 3-pointer.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Ayton with a screen. Sharp passes to Henderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kamari. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. And here's MP from outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
Here's Henderson. And that time also a missed shot.
Boy, that's as good a look as he's going to get, in my opinion. He's just got to shake that one off and get ready for the next chance.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary time. So this one belongs to the Bucs. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
That's good work. You earned this, twin. You'll be seeing me again, though.
Come on, bro. I'll stay ready.
All right, that's a bet.
Appreciate you, bro.
And that's good work. Keep going, twin.
You too. Good luck the rest of the season.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
You earned that one.
MP, look, I love you, but you gotta play a little more disciplined on D. You're way too important to foul out like that.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. I don't know, pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best part. Risk.
Good. Just got out of that toughest stage, so it's nice to have feel a little more chill right now.
I remember my dog was in that stage. Not since the game. I think he's that special. So I'm saying, once in a generation. You do know that Paige, at the time of his retirement, was 10 all-time.
Can't be reaching like that, MP.